Last week I mentioned that Great Granny Knows Better went to the ER. Her blood pressure was 260/99. I was worried about her having a brain bleed, so I put a couple cotton balls in her ears and took her in to be checked out. Of course, you know they left us in the hallway while the ER bays were being used by others with menstrual cramps and getting pregnancy tests. Well, while we were waiting, we were discussing how much it must be costing them to come to the ER compared to just the cost of a bottle of Midol or an EPT test that you can buy over the counter at the local pharmacy or grocery store, even your local Toys R Us. Finally, the orderly had come to get the Great Granny Knows Better for a test. I decided I'd take a stroll on over to the nearest store, you know, the one that they call the gift shop. And even there, Midol, EPT. Imagine that. The Midol was $4.99 and the EPT was $9.99 with a buy one get one free special. By the way, how long has Nickelodeon been marketing a SpongeBob SquarePants pregnancy test? Great Granny Knows Better was back in the hallway. The orderly had taken her to a restroom where a nurse had just tried to assist her in peeing on a stick. Well, all that excitement, the Great Granny Knows Better getting a pregnancy test at her age. She needed a rest. Just in time for the MRI. Finally, something productive. I waited and waited and waited. After about an hour, I asked, "What's taking so long?" No one would say a thing, just that I had to wait for the doctor. Well, the doctor comes out, and he's got that grim face that, you know, the one that they have to wear when they have to tell somebody their loved one had passed away. So, the doctor, he takes me into the morgue where the Great Granny Knows Better's nap was rudely interrupted by the noise made by the drawer as it was being opened. I knew she wasn't dead. The Grim Reapers had a restraining order on her since the 1990s. She's not allowed to be within 500 feet of him. You know, relationship gone bad. All she wants to say about that is never date a guy that brings you the white lilies home from work. Now that's just wrong. Takes me into the morgue where the Great Granny Knows Better's... No, let's start that one over. The Grim Reapers had a restraining on... Let's just start with the Grim Reaper.